DIllian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Now, if you used to ask any boxer out there what championship belt would they like to be champion of and hold, I think most will probably say the Ring magazine. It seems to be the people's champion of that particular division, okay? It's a Rocky Balboa belt. Now, I think most fans will probably agree as well that their rankings is better than the WBC, WBO, WBA and IBF. That doesn't mean that we're always going to agree with their top 10, not at all. But again, they do it as top 10, whereas the other sanctioned bodies do it as a top 15. Anyway, so Tyson Fury is currently the Ring magazine heavyweight champion of the world, two-time heavyweight champion of the world with the Ring magazine. So we're going to go through pretty much their resumes to see who it is that the top fighters currently in the top 10, but we're actually going to pull out the top 4, okay? Who is it that they have fought and defeated at the time when they defeated them? Were they ranked in the top 10? So we're going to start off with Tyson Fury, as I said, current Ring magazine heavyweight champion. Now, Tyson Fury has fought and defeated Vladimir Klitschko, of course, who was the champion at the time, and Deontay Wilder. 2 at the time when Tyson Fury fought them. Now, I thought Christian Hammer was in the top 10, but I can't find the record of it, so I'm just going to have to presume that Christian Hammer was not ranked in the top 10 at the time when Tyson Fury fought him. If anybody's got more information on that one, please let me know. But currently, based on what I can find, Tyson Fury has fought and defeated Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder, so that's 2. Deontay Wilder has fought and defeated Bermane Stiverne and Luis Ortiz. So again, that's 2. And no, we don't give Wilder double points because he beat Luis Ortiz twice. Okay, it doesn't quite work out that way. Otherwise, we can have DIllian Whyte rematch Oscar Rivas several times and say that, well, that's several victories, right? So it doesn't work that way. So Wilder has fought and defeated 2, Bermane Stiverne and Luis Ortiz. Now, historically, Sergey Lakovic, who Deontay Wilder has fought and defeated, at one time was ranked in the top 10. Of course, he was a former WBO heavyweight world champion. But when Wilder fought him, he wasn't. At this point, he'd already turned into a journeyman. Okay? So that's unfortunate for Wilder that he doesn't get that third one. So Wilder currently 2, Fury number 2 as well. Now, DIllian Whyte has fought and defeated Oscar Rivas, Alexander Povetkin, Lucas Brown, Derek Chisora and Joseph Parker. All of them were ranked in the top 10 at the time when DIllian Whyte fought them. Now, again, I thought that Robert Helenius was ranked in the top 10, but again, I can't find a record of that one. So if somebody can, please let me know. But I honestly can't find a record for it. I know some people say, but Lucas Brown, no. Well, again, I think some people, while, of course, he got well and truly dispatched by DIllian Whyte, and of course has lost to a couple of opponents since. But at the time when DIllian Whyte fought him, he was former WBA World Heavyweight Champion, regular belt, of course, after he defeated Ruslan Chagayev, and he was undefeated when he fought DIllian Whyte. It just so happens that when DIllian Whyte fought him, he went quickly downhill. So DIllian Whyte fought and defeated 5. Anthony Joshua has fought and defeated Alexander Povetkin, Vladimir Klitschko, Charles Martin, Kubrat Pulev, Andy Ruiz Jr. and Carlos Takam. 6. At the time when Anthony Joshua fought him. Again, I thought that Dominic Brazil might have been, but again, I can't find anything with Dominic Brazil being ranked in the top 10 at the time when Anthony Joshua fought him. Eric Molina was certainly not. Now, Andy Ruiz Jr., okay, there's one way of looking at this one. We could really split hairs with it because Andy Ruiz Jr., when Joshua first fought him, obviously he lost to Andy Ruiz Jr., Ruiz was not ranked in the top 10. He was only ranked in the top 10 because he defeated Anthony Joshua. So in the rematch, when Joshua fought him, by virtue of circumstance, really, he was put into the top 10 of the Ring magazine. In fact, he was put in there at number 2. So by virtue of circumstance, we do have to give it to him because when Anthony Joshua rematched him, Andy Ruiz Jr. was ranked in the top 10. So that's 6 for Anthony Joshua. Could potentially be moving on to 7 if he defeats Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk is currently ranked, of today's rankings, number 10. Okay, so he could actually move into number 7, but as of right now, Joshua is 6. So it's Joshua 6, DIllian Whyte 5, Fury 2, and Deontay Wilder 2. We could go a little bit further if you want and look at the other ones around and say, I don't know, Joseph Parker, for example. Joseph Parker has fought and defeated Andy Ruiz Jr. and Hughie Fury. Both were ranked in the top 10 of the Ring magazine at the particular moment when Joseph Parker won. Okay, arguably both of those fights were contentious, that's for sure. So is Andy Ruiz Jr. and Hughie Fury? That's 2. Same with Fury, he's got 2. Wilder's got 2. Are they better wins than, say, Wilder's Bermane Stiverne and Luis Ortiz? You betcha they are. You bet they are. Could we say that they're better than Klitschko and Wilder, who Fury defeated? No, I wouldn't have thought so. So there's multiple ways of looking at it. Again, I mean, that's just opinion from me. But ultimately, I mean, we could put it down and say, but Wilder, well, he did fight Luis Ortiz twice. And Wilder, he did fight Tyson Fury. He was ranked in the top 10, but he didn't win. Okay, that's the reality of it with Tyson Fury. So, and again, Anthony Joshua, when he fought DIllian Whyte, DIllian Whyte at that particular time was not ranked in the top 10. He is now, of course he is now, but at the time when Joshua fought him, he wasn't. So again, we can't give Joshua that one either. So Joshua 6, DIllian Whyte 5, Fury 2, Wilder 2, and Joseph Parker 2. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you on the next video.